Hey John, it's a new day. Actually, the same day we're recording all these videos. I want to get your thoughts on the situation with AI. Everyone's saying it's the greatest thing from the invention of cake and ice cream, but I know you talked to me a lot about, it might not be as great as everyone originally thought. So give your thoughts.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, I did make a video on this that I suppose is waiting to be posted at the time that we're recording this one.
Yes.
But the major issue with AI isn't so much that it doesn't perform. It does perform, and it does pretty well. The problem is the overfocus on language models. The language models utilize effectively inference on random distributions to generate their outputs. And so there's a number of ideas in the sphere that are just not really going to jive with the theory. So, people saying that they can get consistent outputs, well, that's been shown, I think, multiple times not to be true, and that makes sense because it's inference on random distributions. So, there are other kinds of AI, though, outside of language models, and what we've been seeing is that to pretty good effect, people seem to be able to apply things like reinforcement learning, like Q-learning, for example, to in conjunction with these language models to produce pretty good outcomes. So, for example, reinforcement learning in combination with language models and human researchers did win the Math Olympiad, I believe, last year. Now, it is worth understanding those are novel problems, but they're not research level problems. So it's probably not. I think we're still pretty far away from being able to replace humans on sophisticated matters in that lens. So a major issue, though, has just been the overfocus on language models and the clear overstatement of their performance, because I'm sure that many of you who have used language models like ChatGPT have found them to be very disappointing sometimes.
Didn't fully understand what you said, but it probably sounded pretty smart. If you liked what this guy said, subscribe.
Woo!